Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Nolting. I am Superintendent of District 230. I'm here at Amos Alonzo Stagg High School today, and I'm talking to a rock star instructional leader, Peggy Clemens. So she is not only a PE teacher, but she's also the head volleyball coach. So thank you for joining us today in this format. So first of all, just give me a little bit of an idea of like what makes you connect those two worlds together. What's the inspiration behind teaching kids how to take care of themselves physically and emotionally, but also that intellectual side that you bring to both the classroom and the volleyball program?
Yeah, I think that's kind of been my life ever since I got involved in sports, is that, to be well-rounded. It's not just academics and sports, it's kind of how can we combine them both to make the best version of you. I went to a Division III school and played athletics there, so it's always been a big passion of mine to highlight academics. You're a student before you're an athlete. I think that's why that word comes before when you say student athlete. And I just always want my students and players to try to be the best well-rounded people they can be. So I think that's why I like to implement community service and giving back within our volleyball program, just to kind of give them a different look outside of ourselves.
So Dig Pink, which is a volleyball game kind of with a special event that I'll ask you to go into, and then the Bridge Teen Center. Why are those projects important?
Yeah, so our Dig Pink event is our volleyball game where we raise awareness for breast cancer research. And I personally know a lot of people, unfortunately, who've had breast cancer, so I think it's something that's close to me. The girls really love it too. I mean, it's a fun game for us. It's a little out of the ordinary. We get to wear new jerseys and stuff, but behind it all, we try to tell them the why. We're not just having a fun game, and they really get behind, trying to raise funds and awareness as well. So I think that's just important. Then the Bridge Teen Center is a local center here that helps teens after school. It gives them a place to go, kind of hang out. And they also have a donated goods store. So that's what we do. We go to the Bridge Teen Center. We sort through all these donations of clothes and everything in between. So I think it just kind of helps them realize we're fortunate and that we can always give back to people who might be a little less fortunate than us. And it's a fun event for us too. We get to bond as a program and just kind of make it fun while giving back.
Yeah. All right, my last question for you, because you had such an impact in a very short amount of time, so compliments to you. What would you say to a new teacher coming to Stagg High School on how important it is to have an impact, or maybe something just about the Stagg community in general?
I know I was told right away that the Stagg community is one of the best, and I don't know if you'd really believe it until you're here. Everybody here genuinely seems to have a care for everyone, and I think my biggest advice would be just get involved. I started off coaching right away, but then I do lunch supervision. I work other sporting events because I like to see my students and what they do too, or going to plays or whatever it might be, is just getting involved, because I think that's where you really kind of see the switch of the students just seeing you as like just their teacher, and them really creating the relationship with you is showing that genuine interest in their lives.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you joining us, giving us a little bit of an insight as to what you're doing, and compliments to you on the impact you're having on these kids. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hello, my name is Bob Nolting. I am Superintendent of School District 230. I'm here at Amos Alonzo Stagg High School talking to two rockstar seniors. They are here from Charger Nation, Hannah Hakawati and Meg Heafey. And they are going to talk to us a little bit about Charger Nation, but also about some of the special things that happen here at Stagg in general. So my first question is Charger Nation. Tell me what it is, what you guys do, and why you guys are, why it's important to you guys to be involved in it.
Charger Nation is basically our student section and all of the Charger pride we have at the school. So collectively, it includes like everyone who goes to the games, goes to volleyball games, goes to basketball games, goes to football games, and it's all just like us supporting the teams.
All right, so you just got done with the fall season. So how'd it go?
The fall season was honestly phenomenal. Our football games were like overcrowded. It was amazing with all the energy the students brought, and I honestly feel like it was because of the certain themes that we picked. So it kind of brought everyone out. If they wanted like dress up that way, they were like, oh, let's go to the game, we get to dress up.
Yeah, I think we did really good on the themes, and I also think we did a really good job communicating with everyone in Charger Nation about the themes, because I think a lot of the time the themes can kind of cause like a divide. Okay. So I think this year getting everyone included was really important.
All right. What draws the Charger Nation vibe to you two?
It's honestly because I've seen kind of like a decline in school pride over like my years at Stagg, those 4 years, and I just felt like I needed to bring something back because I remember last year some games were completely empty, and I was just like, I would always just sit there and be like, where is everyone? Like, I know we're a school and we're supposed to support each other, but I don't see that. So it was really important for me to take that initiative this year and kind of pursue more into that.
For me, I have what I would like to say the record for best costumes or best outfits.
Self-determined record?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
self-determined
All right,
record.
very
But I
good.
think if you ask, people would be like, yeah, she goes all out.
All right, well, one of the things that happened this year is you guys won a contest, right? So you guys got $1,000 for the Charger Nation, but it was based on a video. Can you tell us, what the award was and maybe a little bit about the video if you can?
So Neptune Game Time actually hosted a contest across the entire nation for schools that show the best school spirit, and me and Meg seen that and we were like, Stagg 100% can win this. Like, we know Stagg can win this because of the class of 25, honestly. Everyone is so like into the school spirit this year, so we're like, yeah, we need to get a part of this and we're gonna have to do this. And so honestly, it was honestly a spirit of the moment when we were actually going into it. At the football game. We were running around with our phones, having everyone participating, cheering, jumping. We had students coming down doing flips on the track. We did anything we could to show how good Stagg could be.
And so the contest is over 24 weeks, and it's still going on right now, but now because we won the $1,000, we're in competition for $10,000.
Charger Nation obviously is about energy and getting energy to some of the games, but it's also about getting kids involved in after school, right? Not just going home at 3 o'clock, but staying. Why do you guys think that's so important? Not just for Stagg, but just for the high school experience, for kids to be more involved in their school than just attending classes?
It's honestly all about community and feeling welcomed. I understand that high school is portrayed as like this big mean thing. It's kind of scary. Like, people have that stereotype, like, oh, there's those popular kids, there's like not the popular kids. That's not what it really is, honestly. It's just all about community and being together and being one.
And basing off what Hannah said, school is what you make it. And I think that was a big thing for me, was like, not most people don't like going to school, but what you make out of it is how your like year will go. And so I think a lot of people this year really made something out of it, where it was like, we've been doing Charger Pride Patrol, which is basically in the mornings me and Hannah do morning announcements, and then we go to a teacher's room and we give out candy if they're wearing like Charger Pride. And we also get to be in the parades now, like leading the front. So it's all really
the
about
state parades.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
student-led this year,
yeah,
which is really
student-led.
nice.
So like
Awesome.
we're in the front, like making everyone hype. So it's really just what you make it. And I think this year was really important for me as a senior to just make it something that like I could look back on.
So you guys are probably in the process of thinking of life after high school, and I'm just curious, is something like Charger Nation or getting involved in school in the same kind of way something you think you'll continue to do once you leave here?
100%. I had actually like a school visit with DePaul, and they have something called the Blue Crew, which is really nice, and it caught my attention right away because they are D1 for basketball. So I know I would fit in there really well with all of that, and it's just, I love to be involved.
Right.
For me, I've had a few like social media offers for different schools, like running social media accounts for them, based on what me and Hannah have done, which is really cool.
That's awesome. Congratulations both, and good luck with that. So my last question, Stagg is a pretty special place to you guys. So what makes this place so special in your opinion?
It's really the community. I know it sounds like cliche to say, but the community and atmosphere here at Stagg it's phenomenal. And especially Mr. DeCrane and Mr. Randelich, with all of their support, it kind of showcases what the teachers at Stagg, their values and how they uphold it with their students. And it just makes me feel so welcomed and know that I could be myself.
Awesome.
Yeah, I really do think the teachers play a huge role here. I think all of them have like given something, especially to Crane and Randelich and Mr. Olson too. We've always kind of just shared our ideas, and they've just kind of given us the green light to go ahead, and that's what like lets us be able to win and continue doing like what we like to do. So I think that's really been cool, and I think just everyone wants to participate. Like, it was like the football kids, when we were filming videos, like they would want to be in the videos. It wasn't like embarrassing. So it was just like, it was very cool that everyone like felt included.
Awesome.
Yeah, especially when it came to the Charger Nation videos, we had so many people reaching out to us saying, can we be a part of it? Can we be a part of it? And it honestly brought like joy to me, because it's like everyone wants to be involved and we want to include everyone.
Nice. Very good. Well, I thank you guys for joining us. Keep doing what you're doing. We got a couple more seasons going up, and best of luck with those, and best of luck with the contest. Hopefully, you guys get a little bit more cash.
Yes.
Thank
So,
you.
Thank
Thank you. Appreciate it.